Monday. Welcome back into Wake Up America. Before we go, let's welcome in the hosts of National Report, Sean Kreisman and Emma Reckenberg, getting ready for their show at the top of the hour. Good morning.
Well, good morning to you. You got 3 hours coming at you in just a bit. In about 3 minutes, of course, we're following New York and Florida primaries getting underway tomorrow. There's a lot to talk about there, including redistricting there in New York. Plus, Governor Ron DeSantis, he's got his own gubernatorial race that he's watching for, but not in the Republican Party. Who would he face off in the generals? A former governor there as well, running for that position. Plus, he's also stumping for other candidates there in Pennsylvania and Ohio.
Yeah, it's so fascinating to watch what DeSantis is up to next. But speaking of New York City specifically, those migrants continue to arrive in the Big Apple. Mayor Eric Adams has a strong warning for Governor Greg Abbott. We reached out to Abbott's office about this decision to invite, essentially, voluntarily so, these migrants on buses to New York City, and he's got a response. We had some questions about how this is all being paid for and maybe additional details. You'll find out what he had to say coming up on National Report.
And then maybe you caught it, Wake Up, CNN canceling one of their shows, but not until they made their last broadcast. Reliable Sources has come to a close.
Wait, did I miss something? Brian Stelter and Reliable Sources is a thing of the past at CNN?
But they let him have his last word.
Which is unusual, by the way.
Unusual.
Yeah.
He called himself a patriot. I was like, okay, Brian. Maybe not.
All right. All right, before we head off to National Report, we're going to catch everyone up with some rapid reactions. Well, self-proclaimed basketball ambassador and NBA Hall of Famer Dennis Rodman is back in the headlines, and this for his plan to visit another controversial world leader. Rodman plans to travel to Russia this week to attempt to bring Brittany Griner home. The WNBA star was sentenced to 9 years earlier this month on drug charges. Rodman hopes to, quote, help that girl, and mentions that he knows Putin too well. Now, this claim by Rodman gave people everywhere a little deja vu after his controversial visit to North Korea back in 2014, where he seemed to befriend the dictator Kim Jong-un. Now, some were on board with Rodman's plan, calling him awesome, or like this reaction that joked Dennis Rodman has a better chance of freeing Brittany Griner than Joe Biden does. Others were a little concerned about Rodman's safety and security if he were to actually travel to Russia. This user tweeted, Dennis Rodman will either do what the Biden administration couldn't, or will be the next basketball player to be imprisoned that the Biden administration fails to help.
I'd be careful. You know, Brittany Griner's there for cannabis oil in her bag. Dennis Rodman's been very open about his love for marijuana. I would be careful when I pack. You don't want to bring that to Russia.
Could you imagine?
End up in the same spot where Brittany Griner is. But interesting if he does it.
We'll see what
if he does
happens.
go.
This is going to be a story to follow for sure.
All right, that's our time on Wake Up America. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. National Report starts right now.